Welcome back to the War Room, guys. Axis Empire's Totaler Krieg. This is technically turn 3. It is the May-Jun 1940 turn with the Axis powers going. Alright, again, I'm going to try and summarize as much as I can. So it is a red box, which means it is a seasonal victory point check. So how do we do this? It's going to determine where this little guy is going to be here after we figure this out. So the way we do it is we're going to add up all of these guys in the ceded lands box. Germany has one from the Gau-Mosland area, which was, let's see, right over here, basically Belgium, Holland. We took that, that's a point. We also have Brussels, which is a second point. But the Allied players have Metz. They had that from the beginning of the game. So that's -1 point from the 2 that we have for the Axis powers. So Axis powers have 1 point. It's a +1 for them. So the box will go here, and it says the current side. Wherever the current side is, it's going to stay on. So the Allied Crusade, it's going to stay there. All right. So I know these points are more significant for the full game, but our victory conditions are if at the end of the last turn, which is, I believe, August, September, I have to take a look, whatever side this is on, that's going to be who the winner is. So right now, Allies are winning. All right, so now let's get back to the summarizing. All right, we're out of cards. We played all our cards, so we don't have to worry about the cards. We're now going to get our additional replacements, which we don't have any. Let's see. At least the Axis powers don't get any. All right. Yep, all right. So they don't get any. No replacements. So we're going to go right into the initial administrative phase. However, the Allies will have some replacements coming to them because they have, over here, in the strategic warfare box, some stuff that they got to take care of. All right. All right. Let's get to it. So, support segment. All right, so the Germans do have some support units here. Let's see. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply my, let me make this bigger, my subfleet, and we're going to put it into an area. It has to be a naval base, right? All right, we do have naval bases here. All right, I can put it anywhere in the hex that can reach the naval base. So I'm going to place the subfleet here. Now this is going to give me a +1 DRM at the end of the round for delayed rolls. All right, modifications, so I can get my guys a little bit quicker. This is kind of a tough one. I can use my CV fleet to negate that. So, I'm going to do a dice roll for that. So, evens, the Western Allies will use a CV fleet. Odds, they won't. So, let's roll. Odds, so they won't. All right, that was kind of a weird toss-up. I didn't know what I wanted to do. But now I got a subfleet in there, and basically that's going to give me an added roll to my delayed DRMs. I don't think we're going to do that. And let's see, do I have any coming back? I'm just taking a look at my... Yes, I do. I have 1 coming back. All right, next turn. All right. So let's go ahead. I would really like to get Metz and take Metz. That would be really, really great. So let's do that. All right. And as the Western player, because I only have 1 available, and I don't think I have any coming back. I do have 1 coming back. You know what? I will place 1. So I know he wants to get into here, but he also wants to get Metz. So we'll do another toss-up. Let's do odds will go with this guy, evens this guy. So here, what do we got? 4. All right, so we will take our guy, hit him with it. All right, let's take them both. Bring them all the way down here. All right. So that's a negating of that one. So that's good. Support segment is done. Let's see, 3, 3. Well, let's definitely get 1, 2. Let's bring in the... No, let's not bring in the HQ here. Sorry, I'm just organizing my guys. All right, so HQ's there. Let's see, Mark moved. I don't want him to look like he's moved because I might need him later. 1, 2. All right. All right. All right, so let's see who else I got. That stack is done. Okay. So this is Operation Let's Save This Guy's Ass. So first thing I want to do is go into combat. Blitzkrieg. Nope, regular combat. Here we go. All right. Let's do this. My biggest concern right now is I want to take away Metz from France, because if I can't take that damn thing away, they're going to keep putting my little tide marker right here. I can't do anything with that. So let's go ahead and let's figure out Metz. So I've got these guys, and these guys. We're going to use them all here for this particular attack. All right. There's an Air Force, not close enough. We lost that. But I do have my HQ. All right, so I think for this attack, I'm going to use it because this guy here, he's only a single step. So I think these guys can handle that. As long as I can reestablish this, what I might do is do a, if I can win and he survives, I might just do a tactical retreat into Calais. I think that's what I'm going to do. All right, so let's figure out, let me pull up my notebook, my trusty notebook. All right, let's make our guys centered here. All right, so I got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, let's see, 10, 15, 20. All right, 25, 29, 31. So it's 31 to, what's this guy? 5, 6, 7, 8. So we got 8 to 8 odds. All right, so let's go ahead and collapse everything here. Now there is a river that is cutting through my hex from this guy, and this guy as well. So I have to do one shift to the left. All right. One. Whoop. If I could type. So at least I know I have one shift to the left. All right. No area units. They have to be around the area, so it's stuck there. Is that a major city? Let me take a look. Metz is not a major city, okay? Because if it's a city, if you remember, just to show you, just show that I'm not making things up. The hex is a city or capital. It's a shift to the left, so we're good. It's not a major city. Oh no, just city or capital. So it is a shift to the left. Is it a shift to the left? God, I'm tired. Yes, it is. Okay, so that's 2 shifts to the left. Excuse me, I want to make sure I do it right. That's 2 shifts left. All right. He has nobody else around in the area, so we put in our stuff. We don't count the forests. The forests are actually in our favor, okay? We count the hex that we're attacking into. But the hex side does have rivers, so we have to worry about that. So he's got 2 shifts. Now, I have this guy. I'm going to add... I add his attack value, so 35 to 1 odds, and then 1 shift to the left. All right, that's where we're standing at right now. So first of all, let me mark him moved to show that he's been used. All right, let's go ahead and mark these guys moved. Moved. All right. So now that I know who's all involved in this fight, okay, go ahead and mark him moved. Let's figure out the odds. All right, so it's 32. All right, so it's going to be 4 to 1 odds. All right. Sorry, guys. Phone's going off. All right, so it's 4 to 1 odds. So let's take a look at that table. That's looking good for me, and there's no more damn mud. So it's 4 to 1 odds. right? But I get one shift to the left. So it's at 3-to-1 odds. That's really looking good. So 3-to-1 odds, let's roll it. 6. Of course I roll a 6. Wow, it's exchange 0-0. Unbelievable. All right. Wow. So we're going to go ahead and flip. All right. So we flip the fortress. We'll have that take the heat. All right. But now we have to take the heat as well. So just a reminder about what exchange means. You have a choice. The defender can either retreat with his units, leaving the fortress, or he takes a hit to stay. All right. So as long as he can retreat, he has a choice. So he can retreat. He's going to take the hit on the fortress. All right. Actually, you know what? Let's flip that. We're going to keep the fortress because that's giving him a 5 defense. Let's get rid of the little guy. Whoops. All right, and keep that there because now he still has 7 defense. If you reduce the fortress, it's going to be less. Now the attacker has to do the same thing. So I have to pick somebody to lose a step. That's so shitty. Man, what a shitty roll. Of course I get that, right? All right. So let's get rid of the little guy here. All right. And again, same thing for me. If I can retreat, I can. I have to retreat everybody. I can't just choose one. So I don't want to retreat. I want to stay, and then that's done. All right. So now 2-5. No, if I get rid of this experienced armor, I will. So this will be the next one that we're going to go into here. So I used up my headquarters. I can't use them no more. All right. So I have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 versus 2. So we got 5-to-1 odds here. And there is no... Let me take one. Nope. There is no shifts to the left. All right, or to the right. Mark moved. Mark moved. All right. Let me just double check that. 10, 11. Yeah, 5-to-1. No. Defense. I keep looking at the attack. The defense. So that's the highest. That's like 9-to-1 odds right there. Look at that. I keep looking at the attack factor. I can only look at the defense. So if I have 11, it's 11-to-1 odds, which is the highest is 9. So, and I'm trying to see if there's any... Oh, I get one shift to the right. I forgot. Because of this Air Force. So, I'm at the max with this dude. So this was kind of a waste putting him here. Or I can go after these guys and reduce them. That's 5. So that's 2-to-1 odds plus a shift to the right. These guys are out. I can't use them. But, see, their attack factor is what, 4, and his is 2. Let's see what the odds are. So this is what, 3, 4. That's 2-to-1 odds plus a shift to the right. Let's take a look. No, my luck, I'll roll another damn 6. All right, let's do that. Let's do that, and then we can reestablish a supply. All right, so let's pull up my thing here and let's roll. 5. Oh God. Oh my God. Oh, and it's even too. Oh my God. Because I forgot about the river. There's a river cutting through. Son of a bitch. I do have an Air Force. I do have a delayed DRM. For the number of VPs in the box containing the Axis tide, we have 0 now. We don't have a war production. All right, it says here for subfleet, a subfleet can be placed in an on-station box of a naval zone that contains a naval base of the same nationality. It doesn't talk about putting it on the actual all-sea area. It doesn't have to trace a fleet unit path. Subfleets cannot be placed in the Caspian Sea on-station box. A subfleet can also be placed in strategic warfare box if a naval base of the same nationality is somewhere on the map. No fleet unit path is Trace, just place unit. Okay, so just a really quick correction here. I'm going to go ahead and take the subunit, because I knew it was a DRM, so I didn't know why it would even have to be on the board. So I can place it here, so I'm going to do that. I'll just put down here to separate. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and unmove everything. All right. Each bomber, 3. All right. We'll do it the long way here. So 1, 2, 3. That's going to be at the end of the game there. All right. We'll go ahead and flip that. It's going to be their turn. All right. And now let's get to it. Let's do this, guys. Let's do it. All right. So all the cards have been played. They're also going to look at their stuff here. We already did the summer check. So we're still at 0 victory points with the Allied Crusade. All right. We're going to be taking replacements now. Replacements. We do have a minor country production. We do have the war economy for France. And again, since France is the only minor country now, because Belgium, Holland's gone, they're going to get both. So we're going to take both. But we don't have many left. All right, let's see. They don't have anything in the box. Now, I know they have one. I can place one here. One. Well, he's not a minor. I gotta replace that. Excuse me. Sorry about that. So they're done. They don't have anything. So they're done with that, because it still follows the force pool limitations. I can't just place units that aren't there. All right. Replacements are done. Let's do our initial administrative phase. Support segment. All right. So the Western. Let's see what the Germans have. They don't have anything to contest, but there's no reason to put down a CV fleet at this point. Well, I could. So they really can't contest anyway. So we could fight Brussels. All right. Since the Germans cannot contest, we'll flip this over to a CV strike. So it's going to act like an air unit. All right. So we're done. All right. Return to base any units from the last segment. We don't have to worry about that. That wasn't done because of the mud. Beachhead maintenance. Let's see. All right, so really quickly, the beachhead. We had not gone over beachhead, and I don't even know why I would even use it, but it says here, Air Force. Immediately after an Air Force unit is successfully placed in an all-sea hex, so like the CV strike. I don't know if that's considered an Air Force unit. You can exchange it for a beachhead, a level 2 beachhead marker. All right, I think that's for invasions. I think if you're going to invade into areas that are not yours, then you would do that. But see, I don't really need to, because France has ports. All right, so let's keep moving on then. Combinations. Can we do any combinations? These guys are like separate units, basically, so I can't combine them, I believe. No, no, and no. So no combinations. I'm definitely not going to break down anybody. Let's see. What's this? Nope. All right. No breakdowns. So we're moving along here. So now we're going to do our operational movement. We're going to go ahead and move this guy into here. So let me get this guy out. Sorry. So I'm going to move. I just like my guys to be in a certain way. And mark moved. And we can just end that there. All right. Port-to-port procedure, we're not going to do that. I'm definitely not going to leave London. That's the worst thing I'm going to do right now. So movement restrictions are done. Off map-to-map movements are not being done. Overruns, no. Before I do that, I should probably move this guy in to here. Okay. Just out of safety. And then you know what? I'm going to take... This guy's pretty much useless because he's weak. Let's do that. Alright, so we're done with our movement. Alright. Cool. Let's get this guy over here. Just in case he decides to, like, pull through here. I don't want that. Alright, so now we're done. Now we're done. Let's see. 1, 2. Hold on, where was he at? Okay, I was good. All right. No, I wasn't. So that's going to be 1, 2. 1, 2 movement. All right, we're going to go there. 1, 2. All right, now we're good. Sorry about that. Just making sure I got all my movements correct here. I don't want to be cheating myself. All right, combat phase. All right, going to regular combat. So, for the Allies, I think we're going to attack into Brussels and stop them right there. Right then and there. If we take back Brussels, we'll be sitting in a good spot. So Brussels, let's go ahead and pull up our notes. All right. So we're looking at the defense, 6, 10, 12. So let's see, we got 3, 5, let's see, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got 9. Let's pull up the... Ooh. 9 to 12 odds. Wow. But we do get 2 shifts to the... we get 1 shift to the right. Alright. So 1 shift right. Right. But they're going to get 2 shifts to the left because they still have the Air Force. And I can use my, the Germans can use the HQ as well, even in defense. And they would add 4, because their defense is 4, to this group. So let's take a look at what it looks like. All right, let's take a look at what that looks like here. So now it would be 16 odds. So that'd be 2 to 1 odds in favor of the defender. It would be 2 shifts. No, 3 shifts to the left, because you got Brussels, which is a major city. You've got the Sea Hex, and you've got the Air Force. Right? That's 1, 2, 3, 4 because of the HQ, and only 1 shift to the right. Ooh, no, that's bad. Those are bad odds. Let's take a look at what it would be. So it's 2 to 1. So it's 1 to 2, actually. This is how you look at it on the sheet. 1 to 2. So it would be all the way over here. This would be the worst odds you can roll. So there's no point in attacking. All right. So we can flip that back. I mean, I put it there. So technically, in real life, you wouldn't be able to. So, all right. We'll leave it as it is. All right. He'll just have to go back into delay. Let's take a look at some other areas here. We just don't have any. We just don't have any attack. We have no attack value anywhere for the allies, right? So I think we're sitting here. I think what we're doing here is we're playing a game of delay, just like in Barbarossa. I think that's how it's going to be. All right. So we're not going to do anything. No combat results. It was my mistake to leave the CV, but now I know. So let's flip that back, because it's going to have to go back like that. All right. Attrition, no attrition, no exploitation. Marker segment. All right. Reserve movement phase. All right. So let's go ahead. Reserve movement phase. Yes, I do want to. I can't. Well, no, I can. I can go here. 1. I can go 1. It's technically 2 because there is a river in this, cutting this hex. So that's going to be 1 movement. And I think that's it. This is an Air Force. It has a zone of control. I can't move anywhere else. So that's going to be it for the reserve movement phase. All right. End of game turn phase. We're going to do the delayed segment. We got 1 Air Force. Let's roll it. That was a 1. So he's coming back next turn. Good for them. So they're going to come back right there. Perfect. Done. All right, let's mark all our guys moved. We're going to flip it. And now we're going to go on to the next segment.